Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this weekly market forecast covering for 26th of January to 30th of January. My name is Yemi, and I welcome you back to class. As we start for this week, we're looking at the fundamental outlook and we're checking on high impact news only. On Monday, 26th and 27th, we have no high impact news in the market. And on Wednesday, we have most of the high impact news covering for the AUD, Canadian dollar, and the US dollar. Starting from the 1:30 a.m. with CPI AUD. And also we have the Canadian dollar coming up about 3:45 p.m. Nigerian time, which is the BOC monetary policy report. We have the 8 p.m. on the US dollar, which is the federal funds rate and FOMC statement. And this has a powerful impact we expect in the market based on this fact. And on Thursday, we have just one high impact news on unemployment claims from the US dollar, 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time. This we talk more about what we should be expecting on the unemployment rate for the month. All right, on the Friday, 30th of the month, which is the last trading day of the month as well, we have that on Canadian dollar and US dollar with the GDP and core PPI, 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time. And these are expected to push the market in a particular dimension. And quickly, let's go to the market forecast for the technical analysis. And I can tell you for free. This week is looking like a bit tricky, really, really tricky, because starting from what happened from last week and particularly last week Friday, it shipped and reshaped the old buyers and trendy buyers in the market generally. So we have to admit that. But let's go through it and let's see what we have for the week. I believe it's going to be a fantastic week as well, but a bit tricky one. The market settles probably Monday, Tuesday, and then we see a new right. But then let's go with what we have right here. On the monthly time frame perspective, market has been ranging for quite a couple of months on the XY, and it's been around the zone so far. And the moment we have something like this for the month, it has also gone back to the previous level, which was here. Here has been our basic demand zone on the monthly time frame, and now price is going back there. I do not like this kind of movement. Actually, I have to say that. So basically, for me, I would be looking at another zone whereby I can be expecting the price to test into before we start seeing opportunity again, something like this. This is what I'll be looking at on the monthly time frame. Anyways, on the weekly, I will just go there straight. I don't have anything to look out here again. I really do not have. Seriously, I do not have. It has tested its zone multiple times, multiple times. So like I expect is more weakness and then probably have a little bit of bullish momentum from here to here. And then break this guy, and then we have a buy projection. We work with what we see in the market, so nobody's know tomorrow. You never know what Donald Trump will say, and when President Donald Trump says something that will impact currency like this, there's nothing you can do. So we work with best of what we see at the moment, and that's what we do. So basically, this is a weekly time frame perspective for me, which I'll be expecting this to happen on a weekly time frame perspective. If I go to the daily, what should I look out for? Nothing much specific than that. Seriously, on the daily time frame perspective too, that's what I'll be looking to see. I'll just redraw that to make it a little bit fairer. Probably do no, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. It's too heavy. Probably wait seems to see the market do something like this. Yeah, I think this will spark a new momentum right here. So basically, this is what I'm looking at on daily. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, I should see something similar to that, right? This is what it looks like on 4-hour time frame. So if I'm going to draw that, this might actually still continue selling, just dropping like that. But ideally, I'll be actually waiting for it to react. Okay, I'll be waiting for it to react, and then from here. Well, peradventure, what if as it is, we have broken the previous structure, right? What if as it is here, we have the price just hitting a bound like this, whereby we have a strong bearish momentum, and all of a sudden the price just pushed to the upside like this and break above it, sitting above it. Then we can have that buy. But before then, if the market is not buying to this place at all, currently we have a sell. So my projection is just on that sale. Let's be honest. Excuse me. My projection will just be on that sale. So if I want to redraw that zone on 4-hour time frame, it will be like this, right? This will be the level I'm expecting the price to get into. So for me personally, I will just be waiting. This is from the monthly time frame. Don't forget, this is from where it's from the monthly time frame. So if I go back to the monthly, I need to make this clear so that it will guide our thoughts on the other currency pairs we want to trade. Can you see that? This is it here. This is the zone here. All right, this is the zone here. So let's go back to the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, the 4 hour time frame. That is where we get this drawing from. Okay. So this is the entire range we're looking at. It's just below right here. So if the price will be buying at all, we want to see a momentum on that, then I think this level should be a good one whereby the price can actually move into before we have that same momentum. But then this is huge. I can't deny the fact that this is really huge. And the probability of price even getting here for our time frame, it looks on 4 hour time frame. Let me just readjust on 4 hours. That seems not to be too much for the maybe probably somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around here. Let's just be clear. Let's be frank around that zone. Let's be frank around it. Somewhere around there, I think, yeah, from what I'm looking at, probably somewhere around there. This is fair. This is fair. All right, it's okay for me this way. So this is for our time frame perspective. The projection is very simple. Look at it. This is the new low I'm getting. If this level is taken out, if this low is taken out in the market, if this low is taken out at 9600 thereabouts, I'll be expecting a new low hit at 93 thereabouts on average. So basically, this is what I have on the DXY. Okay, enough of the DXY. Why I extended this explanation is to ensure that we understand it and it's easier when we go to a lower, when we go to the currency pairs themselves. On the monthly time frame of the currency pairs, I've made a projection since last year already that we're expecting the market to get here at a point in time because we have a full cycle to be completed. Over the months, it has not been doing that. Been looking for the sell momentum, all this while, but there's a bigger picture of a buy energy, which I've done here since last year. And currently, it's looking like it's time for us to smash that high level. And on the weekly time frame perspective, what do we have? Last week was a very bullish, massive momentum and it went really, really crazy. Little, and then if you look at the price momentum right here, all the high levels we had has been broken and stayed above it. What is this looking like? Like we are having a bullish momentum that we get to this level because even this high here was taken out, and that high was taken from the, I think from the weekly time zone too. It has been taken out. Price is sitting just right above it, and this is really tricky right now because we have a very strong bullish momentum. At the end of the day, we have already had this since last year. Look at this. This September here. I've expected the market to actually still come back here to hit this price zone. So which means we might actually just be expecting more bullish momentum on this with what the price is showing right now. This is on the daily time frame perspective, and then this is the outlook I have for you. If I go to the 4 hour time frame perspective, let's see on the 4 hour time frame. Looking from this perspective, it looks cleaner. What I have here right from time, I'll take this out now. It's before the market we do that, we'll have done it again. So what we have here is very simple. I can't just wait and expect the price to come back here. Actually, the price seems good because of this void we have. The price can actually still come back in here and give us that entry for a bullish momentum. But regardless, this is looking overall bullish right now. It's looking overall bullish, and we can't really tell more about what will happen. But right now, it's looking overall bullish. All the bullish momentum we see is clear. The bearish momentum has been overshadowed long time ago, right? And with bullish momentum candles everywhere. So the price is not really coming back to where it seemed we should be expecting, like a demand zone. So most likely, we might actually have the price coming back to a price zone like this. And if it does, it would be a good opportunity for us to take more buy from there on the 4 hour time frame perspective. So let the market open. We'll have more insight on that. This is the projection. We can just have the buy until it gets to this previous high level. So that is what I'm saying right here. By Monday, Tuesday, the market will be clearer, so we'll have more insight on that. On the weekly time frame perspective, on Great Britain pounds, US dollar, even from the monthly, let's start from the monthly. I've shared this zone before last year, and I've thought about it that I'll be expecting the price to actually get to this price level because it looks more like a full cycle the market is about to complete on a bullish ride right here, back and forth, back and forth. The market is actually taking a bullish momentum now. This is a turn on a monthly time frame. With this, if it's successful, that means we're hitting that high price level at 1.4250. So on Great Britain pounds US dollar, look at this. We have a brief high momentum here, broke the previous high structure. Market went back here, grabbed some liquidity, be hovering around there for weeks. So we are not really lost in the old paradigm that market has been giving us a bearish momentum, but indeed it gave us a bullish one in December too. All right. And then this week, last week, it was massive to the upside. Most likely we have to continue with the bullish momentum with what the price is showing. All right. We move with the price action. We see what the price is showing. This is the next high level the price will be targeting, which is around here. And that is on, I'm coming. That is about 1.3730 thereabout. So for me, I'll be waiting for the price to actually do that. Like this price is no, I'm not saying the price is coming back here anytime soon. So I'm just going to delete it. Let it be off. And let's focus on the new thing that the market is showing. So on the day time frame, we have a bullish momentum with the market that's taking that's low high level. On the 4 hour, what do I have here? Why do I draw here? Why do sorry, I want to check something. Why do I have this price drawn? For what? This level? For what? Okay, so 4 hour time frame. Sorry, I have to go back to 4 hour time frame. So the 4 hour time frame perspective, what do we have here? We have more bullish momentum. I don't know what this stands for again. We have massive very bullish momentum on the 4 hour time frame perspective as well. So if I would be waiting, basically on what I'm looking at in the markets, I'll just be waiting for the price to come to this price level. It seemed more like can the price actually still come back here? Well, with the momentum we're looking at, if DSY move as we projected, then this is very possible. So we might actually just have the price getting back into that range. But this is a lot of void. Seriously, a lot of void right here. Okay, so this is much, but there's nothing the price can't do. So we're working with what we see. Can you see the momentum? Can you see the turn? So just expecting the price to get back in here. And I think that should be my second point of interest because if I look at the price right now, more likely that we have it happening at a higher zone to that. Let me see somewhere around here. So more likely that we have it, the price sitting back here, and then we have the buy momentum and creating that high, just like this. So this is the first. Let me just put this as the second, as the second level. Anyways, let me just put it there. But it looks too far in a way. It looks too far in a way because ideally it should be a very good zone where the market can come to. Okay, so yeah, I admit I will have 2 points of interest. This is the first one, and this is the second point of interest. So whichever the market moves into with a bullish confirmation, we're good to go. All right, on the bullish momentum side for the AUD US dollar, I've said it since last year too. I kept saying it time after time that we're looking at the price creating an overall buy structure. Even since when the price created this high right here, I've been talking about it, talking about it, talking about it. If I'm going to buy this guy, I want to really see it sell so well before I buy. Otherwise, it's remain bullish to me. On the bullish right time frame here, yes, it remains bullish, and I'm expecting it to break out this previous high structure. On the weekly time frame perspective, why are we doing the monthly today? Because something significant happened even on the monthly time frame. So, guys, if you have been following me since last year, you remember I talked about this that the price will actually move in this buy direction and it's going to take out this high over time. And I'm happy to say now that the price is actually getting there. Look at this. We have bullish momentum, bullish momentum, bullish. I said something like this last week too, that is looking bullish, but otherwise, if I'm going to be buying, it has to come to a very, very discounted level. And right here, you can see what the price is doing. This is massive for AUD USD. I'm really happy to see this 220 something pips. I'm happy to see, not because I took the trade actually, not every pips on it, but I share this contest before now. If you have been following, just go back to my analysis for last year. You will see me talking about it. I analyzed this. This happened 2024 September. So 2025 all through, I talked about it that it will move and get to this price level. It will move unknowingly, but it will take time and it will get there. And look at it right here. We are almost there. This is just a testament of about 41 pips or 45 pips on average to hit that zone. And I talked about these things all through last year. So it's really important for me to even see this. And I think I'm going to find it and share. I talked about this even on weekly time frame that the price it's hitting this level in the future. And this is the future right here in front of us. So I'm still looking out for a big momentum today's taking out this high right here on AUD US dollar at 0.6944. And going to the daily time frame perspective, those that follows me, they know what I'm saying about that AUD USD. Okay, on daily time frame perspective, we have beautiful buy. Trust me, that's why I've been skeptical about the buy all along, because if I'm going to buy, I want it to get to a higher time frame. But nevertheless, there's something telling us what the market will do per time. We just ignore most of the time based on what we see currently. So it's not our fault. We look out for the market based on the chart, but the fundamental comes sometimes a hit makes your outlook lose catalyst, and sometimes it's really move catalyst in the opposite direction. All right. So it catalyzes the momentum, so to say. That's fundamental for you. This I'm not looking out for anything else here. Um, just a bit of but a bit of retracement. May have a retracement to take out the previous high structure there. Nothing really much for me here. This is on daily time frame perspective, and okay, this is it here. This is it here. Something like this. Something like this. So if I'm going for this, I'll be looking out for a bit bearish momentum if I take a buy on it. On 4 hour time frame perspective, I'm going to redo that on 4 hours. I'm going to just walk around this a little. Okay, I'm taking out this too, but I've thought about it in the future, in the past, and let's see how it goes. So basically, on 4 hour time frame perspective, if the price actually comes back in here, it would be a good one for me. All right, it would be a good one. So to say, I don't need to draw the entire thing. So I think this is fine. Right. If this happen, I will take a buy on it. But the way it's looking like, this guy is just really mean to continue buying from there. Well, this is be the first, second outlook, sorry, second point of interest. I will have the first one around there where we have this entire range out of that zone. Excuse me. But have the price hitting this level. The 4 time frame data is too much anyway. So this is also very possible. This is the first price zone. This is the second entry zone right here. But let's see how the price will react to each of these. Is going to determine what we do with that outlook. Therefore, so on the 4 time frame perspective, we have zones like this. Look at the price. Look at the price pattern. This is a testament of 1 full year expectation right here. And I'm looking at it all through last year, every single weekend. I talk about these things because they are things I look at on the chart. Look at the projection. Bigger picture always pays, all right? It pays a lot. So look at this. It's actually momentum in an annoying way, but it has done it. Well, I won't share more today. I will just move to the, I think probably good now. I'll move away. So basically, I'll be waiting for market to open to see more of this outlook. There's still more to the price right here. The last momentum for the week was very tricky. So not really much here. I'll just be waiting to see the price reaction, probably getting into this range, then getting there or not. So if not, I'll be looking for this. Most importantly, let the market open. We'll talk more about this one. On the NZD US dollar, fantastic opportunity too. On the weekly time frame perspective, if you remember, I've been talking about this for a very long time. If you remember that we have a high price level here for a very long time now. I've been talking since last year too, that we're hitting this price level, and that's about 0.600. And if you check the price now, it's actually going. The last week momentum was so massive. So if you're going to have a bearish momentum at all, I won't be judging this on weekly anyways, but I want to see the price eating and doing something like this. So on the daily time frame, how does that look? It looks just like this, and trust me, it's a beautiful one. If we have a potential opportunity here, it's looking not too much right here because of the counterparts like AUDUSD and the rest of that. Or Euro US dollar, they do not have such entry momentum or entry zone just below, right? They are more. This one is bit fair. This one is about how many pips? This is about 60 something pips. It still looks nice. Yeah, it's something you can afford. If the price actually sells down into this range, we can look for a buy here. This is NZD US dollar. I really love this. I thought about this thing too last year. All right, when we have the price creating all of this low structure, I said it that we eating for a buy level. I would have just loved when the price was here that it was here so that we can take the right together. But it didn't. Price actually didn't. And every time this guy gave us a first-hand information about a change in that direction of the XXX USD, like Euro USD, GBPUSD USD, Euro USD, and so far so well. This gave us the intended buy that we had last week on the pairs because we saw it first on NZD US dollar. Well, I saw it first. Regardless, this is what I'm expecting on the time frame perspective, NZD and 4 hour time frame. Nothing really much here. Nothing. Actually, nothing. I'm taking out this, taking out this, taking out this, taking out. Okay, let me leave it. Let me leave it. Price may come there, but not just now. Not just now. It will be in the future, anyways. So I'll be waiting and seeing the price, creating that structure and going back into that range to complete this cycle. Like I do tell you, bigger picture in the market is almost everything. Look at this right here. How will you feel when you see the price actually creating the entire balance right here, right here, right here, and complete the cycle? That's what I analyze every single time. I talk about it in my classes every single day. Okay, 4 hour time frame USD card. That's much here. That's much here. We just rush on it. I was expecting the price to actually get here on the monthly, daily. Let's go to weekly. My timing is really up. Look at this one, right? We have the price hitting all these levels. I was expecting to get it before we start selling, but so far the price has been hitting all those levels. And look at it. The last week was a massive bearish momentum. So what will it be? Well, nothing much, nothing else. We're expecting this level to be taken out in the market, and that means we have more continuation of a sell right there. Yeah. On the daily time frame, do we have more insight on it? Let's see how it goes on the daily. Okay, I can take this out now. I can take this out. Even this, I can take it out. The lesser, the better. So, with this bearish momentum we have for last week, do we expect the price to even this one? I don't think I need it. Just reduce. I'm coming. Just I want to reduce this one. Just reduce and get away. So, right here we can have the price coming back into the range like this for a retest, which is reasonable a little, whereby we have the price hitting this level. Oh, come on, come on. Sure, we don't mean that. Okay, something like this. I meant something like this. Okay, this is also very possible that we have the price hitting that level and then we continue selling on USD card daily time frame perspective, daily time frame perspective. So ideally, I would just be waiting to see the price opening, but regardless, I should have something on ground based on the structure the price has shown, and I should work with that even when the price open. So for me, it's important, and I'm going to take this very, very seriously. Okay, this is the USD card on the daily time frame perspective. 4 hour time frame, nothing for the guy. Only if I have to refine this level to a level like this. All right, which is not bad. It's not out of proportion. All right, it is really not out of proportion. It looks far, so that would be also that also looks like the second point of interest, right? And the first point of interest will be somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. But trust me, I think I should be comfortable around here. I should be comfortable if you draw the trend line analysis right. If you draw something like this trend analysis, you draw the next one, which is the channel. If you draw the channel entirely, you see the price has actually broken through it. And if peradventure you want to draw it regardless, you still have to come back to about this little level here. So let's see if that will work out, and then the last low we have here. So this is also possible, like I was saying, it's something we can still see the price creating that structure here. So this is the second point of interest. No, you don't have to go. I'll just indicate it as the second point of interest, not you, please. Okay, right here, and this is where we can expect the price to get into, which it seems more like the price will break it anyways. The price will likely break it, but then let's just work with what we have. When the market opens, there's nothing perfect here. When the market opens, we have more insight and details. So for now, this looks good. Even on the 4 hours, I think this one should hold. This one should hold, but let's have it this way. It helps our thinking, and we work without pressure. Okay. USDJPY, yeah. This guy on the weekly, let me just go to the weekly time frame perspective. Nothing much here. I was expecting it to get it before we have this sale party. Really, I was expecting it to get it before we have the sale party. It didn't. Of course, yes, it's obeyed and respected the structure right here, and that's where it gave us that entry from. But trust me, I didn't take it serious because I was expecting it to get here, and the price has not gotten to where I planned. I didn't take the entry. But last week now, it's showing us like we're ready to sell, guy. If the price is showing sell, what do we do? We're not fanatics. We're not just disciples of any chart or any. We just want to see market structure clearly and trade. So all of these things doesn't really affect me. Now it's showing a bearish momentum. Of course, yes, I'll be taking a sell. This is massive. Continue selling is tricky. A bit bearish, bullish momentum possible. And where could that be? Just a price level, which it seems not to be just kind of low budget thing. Okay. But then regardless, let's say we have something like this. On the 4 hour time frame, how does that look? Now let's refine on the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, we would actually have it this way, but then would be expecting momentum from here. What do we have here? This sell, let me take it out. I'm not interested again. now we have a bullish momentum opportunity from here. It might seem too tricky. Yeah, I agree, but then that's what we're seeing on the chart. So let's see how this go. Let's really see how this go. I'm not saying it to really hold much. Really, I'm not really saying it to hold more. But like I said, it's what we're seeing on the chart. So let's just go with what you see on the chart is a flow. Let's follow that flow continually. All right, this is it here. This is on 4 time frame USDJPY. Expecting the price to hit this level bottom here, and we have a buy momentum from this bottom right here. And if the price is not doing that, no problem. There's absolutely no problem with that. So on the daily time frame perspective, where do we have that zone? We have that zone here. This is where I brought it out from. Okay, so at the end of the day, it looks more like this, but this is where I brought it from. On the 4 hours time frame, this is how it looks like. So on the 4 hours, it might be looking confusing, but then regardless, I think I can just refine with the fair value gap zone I'm having created already at this zone right here. So with that outlook, therefore, it makes it a little bit easier, expecting the price hit the level and so on. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how long it's going to buy for, but how much it's going to buy for. But let's see how this move momentum. Okay, I think USDCHF is not interested in any other thing. I'll just okay. Now I think I'm interested. Look at this. I gave this projection when the price was here. I was in class, and I gave this projection that looking at the sell opportunity from here, price just moved just into it, just tap it anyways, not even necessarily into the most preferred level at the middle point of my threshold, which is what zone is that? Which is about 0.7980, I guess. Price just tap into this zone exactly and started selling off from there. And this is so far about 176 pips. But then thing is, it's not really juicy right now because it momentum is much, and we should be expecting a buy momentum regardless. So around here, we should be expecting that buy momentum to come into on 4 time frame. That's how it looks like, but not detailing more than that. GBP pounds JPY, my projection on this one, weekly time frame perspective, is also coming to pass. If you check the weekly time frame, since last year I analyzed this, I've talked about it multiple times that we're having a buy structure overall. Look at this, and it has been buying for the past couple of weeks now. It's been buying annoyingly, buying annoyingly. It has got into a zone. Last week showed that it may likely start selling, but then it has not hit the exact zone which I was expecting at this high level 216.127. But then let's really look at the factual thing right here. It looks like want to complete a cycle, right? From here to here, creating structure over structure, engineering liquidity above and below the price levels. And then we can just tell about where the price is hitting at this level, this zone here. So that's what I'm saying. And if the price is able to break out of this zone here, it's a good one. But then on daily time frame perspective, what do we have? It's fantastic to see this thing playing out anyways, because we've thought about it and I've shared clarity on that multiple times. This is massive bullish momentum, not the 90-degree thing, but it's massive. This is LD, back and forth, but really buying, annoyingly buying. Like it's not going to happen and it's happening. So on daily time frame perspective, I don't have anything here. I want to see that more of high time outlook, which I have here, which is the momentum to the upside again. All right, so let's see how this play out on lower time frame. I'm not looking out for this anyways. I just shared the thought on it. I'm not trading it right there. So that is that on the GBP pounds JPY. Let's see the 4 hour time frame perspective to make it a little clearer for those that have been on the trade, because I remember some people took this trade on 4 hours. No, this is massive here. It's tricky. It's tricky. Just let the market open and see what we have. So, not talking about this more than this. GBP pounds guy not interested. Okay, let me talk about this a little. I gave out this momentum here. I gave out this level. What's this? What's happening here? Okay, let me just keep. What's happening here? Let me just see. Let me just see. Oops, my time is almost off. Okay, this is a daily time frame, a daily outlook here. I expected a daily outlook for a buy. So that was, I think, on Wednesday thereabouts or so. Yeah. Since the market has been selling actually, and if the price gets here, I want to see a buy momentum. This is GBP pounds AUD. And then on the 4 hour time frame, I think I gave out a momentum to I gave out a sell opportunity on one of the days of last week, which I had a class with my students. Some of you remember anyways. So I gave out this short-term sell here. Now, if the price gets here, we look out for a sell momentum. And 4 hour time frame. Is it 4 hour or 2 hours? Let me check again. Or 1 hour. Okay, I think it's on 1 hour. I think it's on 1 hour. Yes, I think it's on 1 hour. So on the day I was teaching demand and supply guys. So I used that as an sample and I told them to look out for a buy, right? A sell right here. So let's see how the price will react to that zone. Nothing to be bothered about. Not just interested in it, but Outlook is Outlook anyways. Okay, guy, this is good. I said it's $5,000 per ounce at last. I said that last week, and look at the price right here. Massive bullish momentum. Taking good on the high time, just take a buy. Taking it on a short time frame, good. If you want to sell, you go to short time frame for sell opportunity, just like that. Look at all the levels we're expecting go to play out. It didn't come to those zones at all. And this is a daily time frame perspective. Do we have anywhere we're looking at right here for gold to come into? No place really. The buy momentum is like 90 degrees, just straight up like that. And a 4 hour time frame perspective, does it look good at any point we can expect a bullish momentum from? Yes, this level right here, I took it out already. This is one, and I drew it out. Now, price did not come there. So we have another zone here, a potential buy zone. All right, a potential buy zone. So that's one thing we good. So I have to take out this guy. I have to, really, yes, I have to take it out. I don't want many things on the chart. There are so many zones where we can have a buy on good, but it's not coming there really. So if price comes here, it looks good for us. We can take a buy from here. Currently, it's on a very massive bullish momentum, which I don't want you to dare. It can actually haunt you. All right. So if it comes here, right, it's good. I look for more bullish momentum from this price level. On the 1 hour time frame, let's see, do we have anything on 1 hour time frame perspective based on structure? This way we do have our market that's taking it out. Nothing. Nothing. It's just a massive bullish momentum on its own. But if it comes here for a sell, if it sells down here, it looks good for a buy from here as well. Otherwise, remain bullish on gold. It's more of bullish momentum with the somewhere going on in the world right now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's really been an interesting time. Let's see when market opens. We talk more about the price. We talk more about everything going on right here. Next time, we see. Have a wonderful trading week ahead of you. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe to this channel. It's going to be a fantastic year for everyone. Enjoy the rest of the week and do have a best of it. Bye for now.